Hello guys, today I want to teach you how to make a tincture out of hawthorn. Hawthorn is this red berry, you can see it here. It looks like a heart, you can see it, it's like red and like kind of round shaped. So traditionally the doctors thought that since it looks like a heart, it must be good for the heart and the cardiovascular system. Later on, it was found out that it actually is very good for the heart. Hawthorn berry is one of the best and most studied European medicinal plants. In the Middle Ages, it was also an ingredient of most of the elixirs of life, which was supposed to prolong life or lead to like long life. In order to prepare this remedy, you can either go and collect the fresh berries in August or September, or you can also buy the dried berries online and use them as well. The effect is about the same. So what do we need to prepare this tincture? Very little. We just need the hawthorn berry. As I said, you can take the fresh one or buy the dried one or dry it yourself in fall and use it later on. Then we need vodka or another kind of alcohol, which is at least 80 proof, so 40% of alcohol. And then we need a mason jar and a mortar and a pestle just to pound the berries a little bit. So how now do we prepare this tincture? It's very easy. We take the berries and we remove them from the rest of the plant material. Then we crush it into pieces. We put it into a mason jar, and then last but not least, we add the vodka. The berries need to be covered completely with the vodka. There are people who say, okay, you don't need to crush the berries, you just can put it into the mason jar. And yes, while this will also extract the ingredients of the hawthorn berries, it is better to crush them according to my experience, because in this way the berries are broken up and so the active ingredients get better extracted by the alcohol. After we have added the alcohol, we put on the lid and we keep it for 4 weeks. You need to shake it every few days, like every day, once or twice, or even every few days. After 4 weeks, you strain the tincture, you can discard the berries, and you put the tincture into a glass bottle. The best way to use it is to put it into an amber glass bottle. Those are the brown glass bottles, because this way the tincture gets protected from sunlight and the active ingredients don't get damaged. So how now can you take the tincture? Also very easy. You take a teaspoon and you take 1 teaspoon in the morning and 1 teaspoon in the evening. Also you can take the tincture directly, or if you think it's too strong, you can put it into a glass of water and then just drink it together with the water. You can take the medicine long term because there are no known side effects for taking it. Also, what's interesting to know is that studies have found out that the full effectivity of this tincture will be reached after 8 weeks of ingestion. Finally, why and when should you take this tincture? Well, hawthorn invigorates, protects and fortifies the heart. It is especially good for age-related heart weakness. Also, hawthorn can regulate the blood pressure. So no matter if your blood pressure is too high or too low, you can try this tincture and see if it helps you. I remember when I was a kid, I used to pass out in school, which was quite embarrassing for me, and for my parents it was much work because they had to come to school to collect me. And then my mom started to give me hawthorn tincture in order to push up my blood pressure. And then finally it got better, and now I usually don't have to drink it, my blood pressure is just fine. Then another thing hawthorn is good for is that it improves energy. So if you feel easily low and tired and whatever, you can try this tincture. And finally, of course, the reason why you can try to take hawthorn tincture is that it promotes sleep, which is very interesting because in the one way it promotes energy, in the other way it promotes sleep. But apparently studies have found out that it is really effective. So especially if you drink it or take it before going to sleep, it helps to fall asleep if you usually have trouble to do so. So finally, just to recap it once more, you can remember that Hawthorn is good for everything which has to do with heart and the cardiovascular system. You can take it as preventive measure since there are no known side effects for it, and you also can take it to help you with existing problems, for example with problems with blood pressure, too high, too low, for heart insufficiency, for stress-related exhaustion, circulatory weakness, and also if you easily feel tired, have palpitations, feel dizzy and feel weak altogether. Yes, I hope you found this little tutorial helpful and see you next time.